Okay, so we know dV over dt equals 2 inches cubed per minute, which means that y prime equals 5 over 4. Okay, so I have your testing hand back from last week. Nice job.
I got an IP again. What did you get?
I got an A+, but honestly I couldn't have done it without the caffeine machine.
The what?
The caffeine machine. It's this new thing. It's a new invention where it filters coffee quicker and makes it have a higher caffeine content. And it's like guaranteed to get you through the entire day.
The whole day? I won't even get to first block on time.
Oof.
My caffeine machine. I can't wait to use it tomorrow morning. I wonder what rate the coffee is dripping into the pot when there is 5 inches of coffee in it. And how fast is the coffee dripping out when there is 5 inches in the filter?
Great question, Audra. So the first thing you want to do is to draw a diagram of your situation. So in this case, we have a coffee filter that's in the shape of a cone. We know that the diameter is 6 inches. And to find the radius is half of the diameter, so the radius is 3 inches. We also know that the height is 6 inches, and that the diameter of the cone, of the cylinder, is the same as the cone, so it has the same radius. So question A asks us to find how fast the level in this cylindrical pot is rising when the coffee in the cone is 5 inches deep. So to find this, we need to use the volume equation of a cylinder, which is V equals pi r squared h. So the first thing we want to do is find the derivative. So the derivative of v with respect to time is dv over dt. And the derivative of h with respect to time is dh over dt. So now we know that the radius is 3 inches. So 3 squared is going to be 9 pi inches squared. And then it tells us up here that the coffee is dripping into a cylindrical coffee pot at a rate of 10 inches cubed per minute. So this tells us that this is dV dt, because we know the unit is inches cubed per minute, which tells us immediately that it's the volume. So we can plug this in for dV dt. Okay, now all that's left is to solve for dH dt. So we can do this by dividing both sides by 9 pi inches squared. So this gives us that dH dt equals 10 over 9 pi. And then since this is inches cubed and this is inches squared, it becomes inches per minute. So this is our answer to part A. Okay, so part B asks, how fast is the level of the coffee in the cone falling when it's 5 inches deep? We can solve this using the volume equation of a cone. The first thing we need to do here is express r in terms of h. So as you can see, the radius is 3 and the height is 6, which means r is 1/2 of the height. We can plug this back into our volume equation whenever we find r. Which can be simplified to v equals 1/3 pi 1 over 4h squared times h. And when we multiply all of these terms together, we get v equals 1 over 12 pi h cubed. So now we're ready to take the derivative. So we know that the derivative of v with respect to time is dv over dt. And we can use the power rule here by bringing the 3 over and subtracting 1. So we get 3 over 12 pi h squared dh dt. Okay, so now we can plug in our known values. So it tells us here that the coffee is dripping into the coffee is dripping out of the filter and into the pot at a rate of 10 inches cubed per minute. But since we know it's dripping out of the filter, it's going to be negative 10 inches cubed per minute. Then 3 over 12 can be reduced to 1 over 4 pi, and then we're asking how fast the level is falling when it's 5 inches deep. This means that our height equals 5 inches. Okay, so now we can just simplify this, because 5 inches squared equals 25 inches squared. dHdt equals negative 10 cubic inches per minute. We can multiply these two terms together to get negative 10 inches cubed per minute equals 25 inches squared pi over 4 dHdt. So now to isolate dHdt, we can multiply by the reciprocal of 4 over 25 inches squared. These two cancel out, and then we get dHdt equals negative 40 over 25 pi, and then inches cubed divided by inches squared gets us inches per minute. So now we can divide both the numerator and the denominator by 5. This gives us dHdt equals negative 8 over 5 pi inches per minute.
Nice job.
An A+. I couldn't have done without the caffeine machine.
We're just gonna have a bunch of bloopers at the end, and she's gonna be like, why?
Great question.
Good afternoon, South. Season meeting night. So if you're interested in
this is
wrestling,
so
there's
long.
this means they move on to the quarter. 3:30.
the longest
Castellos.
one.
Yeah, it's raining. So what? And
Oh, it does sound good.
Is he in here? No.
What we need to do is express r in terms of 8. Why are you laughing? Okay, so the first thing you want cute. Okay, so now we can take the derivative. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is shoot, start over. So part B. Oh.
I wonder what rate the coffee is dripping into the pot.
Why can't you read?